He walked into his own dealership and got treated like he didn't belong. What happened next left the entire staff speechless. Drop your city or country in the comments. Let's see how far this story goes. And if you've ever been judged unfairly, this one's going to hit home. Dressed in dark jeans, sneakers, and a plain hoodie, Derek Owens didn't look like a millionaire. But he was the CEO of one of the fastest-growing auto groups in the country. He believed in checking up on his businesses unannounced. That morning, he arrived at a brand-new dealership location in Dallas. No team, no fancy car, just himself, ready to see how his staff treated everyday walk-ins. From the moment he stepped in, the energy was off. Two salesmen looked at him, then quickly turned away. No hello, no offer of help. A receptionist glanced at his clothes and didn't even speak. One employee whispered to another, probably looking for used cars. Derek browsed the showroom alone, watching as others in suits were greeted with smiles. No one knew they were ignoring the man who signed their paychecks. The sales manager, dressed sharply with a smug expression, finally approached Derek. "Are you just browsing? Or do you actually plan on buying?" he asked, voice dripping with doubt. Derek stayed calm, but could feel the disrespect. "This is a high-end dealership," the manager warned. "These cars start at over $150,000, and test drives aren't for just anyone." Despite the thinly veiled insult, Derek smiled politely, holding his ground. But inside, he knew this encounter was about to take a serious turn. The manager scoffed and added, "Maybe you should try the used car lot down the street. This place isn't really for people like you." Derek's eyes narrowed. He gave the manager one last chance to backtrack. "I'm here to see how business is run. Maybe you could show some respect?" Instead, the manager doubled down, ignoring the hint. "Look, if you can't prove you can afford these cars, I don't have time for you." The room felt colder as customers and staff started noticing the tension. Derek calmly pulled out his phone and dialed. "This is Derek Owens, CEO of Owens Auto Group," he said clearly. "Send the regional director here immediately, and have security prepare. The sales manager is about to be fired." The manager's confident smirk faltered. He glanced around nervously, realizing something was seriously wrong. Derek put his phone away and stood tall, waiting for the consequences of his next move to unfold. Within minutes, a sleek black SUV pulled up outside the dealership. Out stepped Angela Morales, the regional director, followed closely by security personnel. Staff and customers watched, whispering, sensing a major event was unfolding. Angela walked directly to Derek and extended her hand. "Mr. Owens, I'm sorry for the wait," she said with genuine respect. Her calm and professional demeanor confirmed Derek's identity and sealed the fate of the sales manager standing frozen nearby, his face pale with worry. Derek pointed directly at the manager. "This behavior is unacceptable in my company." Without hesitation, Angela said firmly, "You're fired. Pack your things. Security will escort you out now." The manager tried to stammer excuses and defend himself, but the decision was final. Security calmly led him toward the exit. As the room fell silent, the message clear. Discrimination would not be tolerated here. Derek turned to face the remaining staff. "Every person who walks through our doors deserves respect, no matter how they look or what they wear." He stressed the importance of fairness and judging customers by character, not appearance. He announced new policies, secret shopper evaluations, and customer-first training to ensure this never happened again. The team listened closely, realizing this moment was more than just about one manager. It was about the culture they were building. dealerships. But one calm, decisive action exposed it and forced change. True leadership isn't about raising your voice. It's about standing firm and setting a clear example. Derek's choice didn't just remove a bad manager, it raised the bar for the entire company. The dealership gained accountability, respect, and a renewed commitment to fairness. And that's a lesson every business and every person should remember.